Welcome back to the Bullish Way channel, and thank you for joining me today. In this video, we are going to analyze one of the most important charts in the entire cryptocurrency market, the total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. This chart is also called the Total 3 chart. It gives us a very clear picture of what is happening in the altcoin market because it removes the two dominant assets, Bitcoin and Ethereum, and focuses only on the performance of all other cryptocurrencies. Now, why is this chart so important? Because alt season, the period when altcoins outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum, can only be identified by looking at this chart. If you are investing, trading, or just trying to time the market, understanding this chart can make the difference between catching the big moves early or being late to the party. Let's first take a look at the current structure. As you can see, the market is moving inside a medium-term ascending channel. This channel has been respected for several months, and price has bounced from the lower boundary multiple times, creating new waves to the upside. Every time the market bounces from the lower part of the channel, we usually see a strong rally in altcoins. On the other hand, when the price reaches resistance near the top of the channel and fails to break higher, the result is usually a significant correction across the altcoin market. This simple but powerful channel gives us a roadmap for the medium-term trend. But we don't rely on chart structure alone. To increase accuracy, we also use a powerful tool called the Armageddon 2 indicator. This indicator has been very reliable in signaling potential turning points in the market. When the indicator gives a short signal, altcoins typically enter a period of decline, often with heavy losses in price. When it gives a long signal, altcoins start to recover and rally, sometimes with explosive moves.
Let's take a moment and really think about what this means. If you had simply followed these long and short signals in the past, you would have been aligned with the major waves of the market. That's why we use it in combination with technical analysis. It helps confirm whether the next move is likely to be up or down. Now, let's define exactly what we mean by alt season. Alt season is not just a small bounce or a one-week rally in altcoins. It is a period where altcoins across the board outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum, and many of them make huge percentage gains. For this to happen, two specific conditions must be met. Condition number 1, the Armageddon 2 indicator must issue a long signal on the Total 3 chart. This tells us that bullish momentum is building in the altcoin market. Condition number 2, the price must break a major resistance level. This could be a static resistance, like a horizontal level that has held the market back before, or a dynamic resistance, like the top of the ascending channel. Right now, both of these conditions are coming into play. We have already received a long signal from the Armageddon 2 indicator, which is very encouraging. The next major test is the $1.14 trillion level. This is a very important zone because it is not just a static resistance, but also the dynamic resistance formed by the top of the channel. That means we have two powerful barriers meeting in the same place. So what does this tell us? If the market reaches this level and fails to break through, we could see another rejection, leading to a pullback in altcoins. But if the market breaks this level with strong momentum, that would be the confirmation we need that alt season has truly begun. In that scenario, we could expect altcoins to rally significantly, with many mid-cap and even small-cap projects experiencing massive price increases. During past alt seasons, we have seen some altcoins multiply in value by 5x, 10x, or even more within just a few months. Of course, this comes with risk because altcoins are far more volatile than Bitcoin or Ethereum. But for traders and investors who can manage their risk properly, alt season is the time when the biggest opportunities appear. Let me emphasize one more time, the signal from the Armageddon 2 indicator is already pointing long. This is our first green light. The second step is watching the 1.14 trillion resistance level. If this level is broken decisively, it could trigger a flood of capital moving into altcoins, sparking the next alt season. Now, what should you do as a trader or investor? First, pay very close attention to this chart. Don't just look at Bitcoin's price, because Bitcoin can sometimes move sideways while altcoins surge. The Total 3 chart is the best place to monitor the strength of the altcoin market.
Second, use tools like the Armageddon 2 indicator to help you filter the noise. There are always small ups and downs, but what matters are the major signals that align with breakouts of key levels. Third, be prepared. Alt season often comes quickly and unexpectedly. When the breakout happens, altcoins can rally very fast. Having a plan in advance, knowing which altcoins you want to hold and how much risk you are willing to take can make all the difference. To summarize everything we discussed, the total 3 chart shows us the health of the altcoin market without Bitcoin and Ethereum. We are currently inside a medium-term ascending channel. The Armageddon 2 indicator has already given a long signal. The critical level to watch is 1.14 trillion. A strong breakout above that level could officially mark the beginning of the next alt season. Now, let's zoom out and take a look at the chart on the weekly time frame. As you can see, at the end of the previous alt season, when the price touched the top of the main Mutter channel, the Armageddon 2 indicator issued a short signal. Later, in June 2023, when the altcoin correction had reached its minimum point, the indicator gave a long signal. Since then, no new short signal has been issued. If the conditions we discussed earlier play out, the first target will be the top of the smaller ascending channel, around the 1.7 trillion level. And if the market manages to break through the top of this smaller channel, then alt season will begin with strong momentum. In that case, the next destination will be the top of the main Mother channel, which is around the 5 trillion level. That would mark the beginning of a truly spectacular alt season. The link to access the Armageddon 2 indicator is available in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss our upcoming analyses and updates.